So today, as you can see, I'm back with my natural hair. You probably never see me do an actual like sit down talk through video with you guys with my natural hair. I pretty much just done vlogs with my natural hair. So I guess you guys wouldn't know how much I appreciate and love my natural hair, but I do wear my natural hair on a pretty much regular basis. Every time I'm with my kids, I have my natural hair. The only time I pretty much wear wigs is when I'm doing a video, I'll wear a wig, and then like when I go out with my fiance, I'll wear a wig, but I also wear my natural hair with him as well, especially when I have my kids, just because it's easier. You don't have to worry about, you know, my kids pulling on my hair and my hair blowing and all that kind of stuff. But I wanted to do an update today. I wanted to do a 6-month update because I did the big chop in April and now it's October. So I did the big chop April 2017. It's now October 2018, and I wanted to show you guys how much my hair has grown, show you guys what I've been doing as far as hair loss, because if you watch my video on how to grow your hair back after hair loss, I was completely bald. Pretty much after I had my son, I was completely bald in the middle of my head, and that's when I decided to do my big chop because I didn't see the purpose of having long hair everywhere and then the middle of my head be completely bald. So I did a big chop so that my hair was more even. Since, I mean, when I could say completely bald in the middle of my head, you could see my scalp, and I'll have pictures of that. So yeah, I started off completely bald after having my baby. It was both stress from getting a divorce and also postpartum shedding. Those two mixed together just ruined my hair. Like bald to the scalp. Right here, no hair at all. So as you can see, my hair grew back with the help of a lot of things. So I'm going to discuss the things that I think that really helps my hair grow back, and then at the end I'm going to show you guys how long my hair is, you know, pull the strands out, and to show you guys the growth of my hair since my big chop when I was completely bald. So stay tuned if you want to see the progress of my hair. And then at the end of the video, I'll put all the pictures of me where I'm wearing my hair like this. And this is like my go-to hairstyle. I don't do anything special. I just pretty much put moisturizer in it, put conditioning spray in it, and oils, and just wear my fro. And then I also have like a headband that I put right here just to pull it back a little bit. And that's how I wear my hair when I go out. I don't do braid outs or twist outs. I feel like my hair is like in that in-between stage where even if I do a braid out or a twist out, it just doesn't look like anything but a bush. So I don't know, or it could be my hair texture, I really don't know. But right now I don't know what to do with my hair other than wear it in a bush until it gets longer than this. So let me first get into the things that helps my hair grow in the middle, because like I said, I was bald in the middle of my head. You could see my scalp, like no hair at all. It was about this big in the middle of my head, no hair. And now what I'm going to tell you right now is my doctor did tell me that some of those hair follicles are dead. Like there's some parts of my hair that will never grow back in that spot. So therefore that spot in my head is always going to be thinner. Okay, so it's not full in the middle there. I don't know if you can tell if it's full, because with a bush it's easy to kind of hide the fact that it's not full there. But it's not full. You can tell it's not full when I wash my hair, and you can feel it. You can feel that it's not full. And my doctor said it's never going to be full again. So that kind of sucks. But yeah, some of those hair follicles are dead. But since there are hair follicles that are alive there, I can still grow hair there. Some people with alopecia, which is what I have and why my hair fell out there, somehow the stress and the postpartum shedding and all that stuff somehow caused me to have alopecia. Alopecia, like some people have it and you just don't know why. I mean, I don't know if that's the exact reason or if I was going to have it regardless, but I know that's why my hair fell out. Number one thing that helped me out, the reason why my hair grew back, were the steroid shots that I got. So for 4 to 6 months, I got steroid shots, and you can only get those at the doctor, and they literally put a needle in your scalp where you're balding. It strictly goes where you're balding. It doesn't go anywhere else, and they shoot you up with whatever steroid they use for hair growth. And I got it once a month for 4 to 6 months, and that is truly the number one reason that my hair grew back. So I would definitely advise anybody going through alopecia to at least try that. Some people try that and they realize that their hair still doesn't grow back, because there are some forms of alopecia where your hair will just never grow back. The follicles are dead and it will never grow back. But luckily I have some follicles that are still alive and well, and so my hair pretty much grew back. It's just always going to be thinner than it ever was before in that spot because of some of the dead follicles. So yeah, steroid shots I would definitely recommend, and I'll put my doctor down below because she was an amazing doctor. The second thing that I think helped a lot, and I've been using this since pretty much the time I went to the doctor, which was around February of 2017, even though I had hair loss well before that, which is Woman's Rogaine. It has 5% minoxidil and it's a topical spray. It's basically a foam spray, and you don't put this all throughout your hair. You only put this where you're having hair loss. So you basically part your hair where you're having hair loss, and obviously when I was bald I didn't have to part it because there was no hair there, but now I do have to part it because I got hair there. So basically what you do is you part your hair and you spray this, and it's a foam, and you massage it into that area. So I basically just massage it into the area where my hair is thinning, since I'm not actually bald anymore. But to maintain that hair growth and to maintain that stimulation in my scalp and that stimulation of hair growth, I have to use this. Like, I'm never going to stop using this because I do see that my hair is still thin, and as long as my hair is thin there, and as long as my hair is not the same length as the rest of my hair, because that's another thing, is my hair there is not exactly the same length as the rest of my hair. It has grown back significantly from being bald, but it's still not, it still hasn't reached the length of the rest of my hair, and I'll show you that as well. The number 3 thing that helped, and I ran out of it and I need more of it, is clobetasol proposionate. Now, I don't know how to say that. It's like clobetasol proposionate. I'll put that across the screen. And this is 0.05%. This is prescription. So you have to be prescribed this, and you have to go to the doctor to get this. But it's a topical solution, and this is also a solution that you only put in your hair in the part of your scalp that has the hair loss. This is another solution where you don't just put the spray all over your head, and it's not a spray, it's like little droplets. So with the topical clobetasol and the Rogaine, you both use every day. The Rogaine you can use twice a day, so usually I might use this morning and night, and then I'll just use this, you know, in the middle of the day, like around lunchtime. I'll use this because, you know, I'm a stay-at-home mom, so around lunchtime, like my son's going off to school, and I'll just put this in my head. I did run out of this, and I did notice that once I started running out of this, my hair started thinning a little bit more. Also, when I ran out of this, I also ran out of this. This is like completely empty as well, and I don't know why, but I just like completely forgot about my hair because it was braided up and stuff, and so I completely forgot about the products that I was using and didn't remember to rebuy my Rogaine. So now I'm going to rebuy my Rogaine because I did notice it started thinning a little more, and I know that I have to be consistent with this. So I'm going to rebuy my Rogaine. I need to start back up with this, and I need to buy some more of this. So yeah, I need to get my insurance together so I can get this product, because this is a product you can only get from a doctor. But this you can buy on Amazon. I'll have the link down below for Amazon, and it comes with 2 in a pack. I think you can also buy 1 month's supply, which would just be 1 can. And so 1 can does last a month. It is kind of expensive. It's like $40 or $50 for 2 cans maybe, I think. I think it's like $45 for 2 cans, and it only lasts for 2 months. So that's like $45–50 every 2 months, which sucks, but it's life. It's life when you're suffering through hair loss. So now I'm going to show you guys the actual growth. For me, my hair is really curly. Like, I have a ton of shrinkage, so it's hard to see the growth. Like, I don't notice it until I look at pictures or until I start pulling my hair out and really seeing how much it stretches out and how much it's grown. Because when it's like this, it still looks short. It still looks just like, you know, when I got my big chop. So I'm going to actually stretch the strands out so you can see how long my hair is. When I got my big chop, there was literally no stretch to my hair. My hair was literally that long, like that long. And now you'll see how long my hair is. So I'm going to take my headband off and show you guys the growth of my hair. So I pulled a big chunk of my hair, and it's crazy because if you can see, my hair is down to my shoulder. You'll never be able to tell that my hair is down to my shoulder with the shrinkage. It's insane how much it's grown, but like I said, you can't tell. It was literally like up to here before, so that's like that much hair growth. So yeah, that's the back. So this is the side of my hair. It pretty much seems to go to right here, a little below my ear. As you can see, it like pretty much goes to my jawline, I would say, on the side. When I stretch it out, it goes to my jawline. So that's the growth on the side. So you can see it like that as well. It used to be right here, so that's the amount of growth I've had in 6 months. It was like I literally cut it right here when I did my big chop, and I hope you can see this in the video, loves. So that's the growth. This would be my bang area, and my bang area looks like it goes down to like the top of my nose. It looks like it goes below my eyebrows. So that is where it is right now. And this side is the same length as the other side. I cut my hair myself when I did my big chop, so it's not going to be like perfectly symmetrical everywhere because I did it myself, but it still goes down to my jawline past my ear. So yeah, that's the growth right here. And as you can see, it kind of sticks out everywhere that I pulled out. Now we're going to show you the middle, how much shorter the middle is where I had the hair loss, where I was bald. It grew the same amount pretty much, but since it was bald there, it's still shorter because the rest of my hair wasn't bald. The rest of my hair had like that much hair when I did the big chop. So this is the middle of my head. I don't know how well you can see that. This is the middle. And it's considerably shorter than the rest of my hair. But look at that growth, y'all. Remember, this was bald. Remember, this was bald, y'all. This was like, went from bald to this much hair. So that is really good, I think. And it shows that the products that I've been using is actually working.